And welcome this evening to Panther Gymnasium here in Magnet Cove, Arkansas, where we have a senior high girls matchup in store for you tonight between the Fordyce Lady Redbugs and the Magnet Cove Lady Panthers. Joining me in the booth is Coach Shane Hartzell, who will be doing color commentary. I am Will Kazay. And Coach Hartzell, when you look at these teams, they're kind of on opposite ends of the luck stick when it comes to record-wise, but anything can happen in this conference, as we have seen over the past few weeks.
Absolutely. It's been very hard, especially after Christmas break with the snow and the weather delays that we've had to really get into a flow. But I think both teams are now in that flow since we've got back from the weather. And it should be a good matchup tonight between the Lady Redbugs of Fordyce and the hometown Lady Panthers of Magnet Cove. So we're looking forward to a great matchup here tonight. And with right now is that time, like we talked about the other night, is when you want to be playing your best basketball toward the end of January, going into February, into conference tournament play.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of just at a decisive point right now where you only have, 6, 7 conference games for each of these teams, and
right.
You need to make sure you can win most, if not all of them. Especially true whenever you have such a competitive league as this in the 2A District 8, as me and Dalton call it, the South Arkansas League. And, I mean, it's just decisive to win right now.
Right.
Standings right now as the tip goes to Fordyce's way. Fordyce is number 7 in the league out of a league of 9, as Magnet Cove is 5. So both teams around middle of the pack. If they can win this game and then a few more down the stretch, that could be crucial when conference championship comes a knocking and it's all seeded.
Absolutely. And that's a great rebound there by the Lady Redbugs, but unable to convert, and Magnet Cove comes up with the basketball.
And right now Magnet Cove is just trying to run their offense, and it's going to run through the Tanaka twins as it ran on Tuesday. And, I mean, they're just probably the two fixtures of this Lady Panthers team right now.
Right. Lady Panthers are very young. That was a strong rebound by Tamia Berry, number 4 for the Lady Redbugs. And they look to come down the court and set up their offense. Moving inside, back inside. And that is going to be an and one, a foul. And I'm trying to get a number on that. And I believe that is 25. Tariana Harris.
And great rebound there by McIntyre for the Panthers as Fordyce fails to convert the and one. And right now, Hartzell, it's mainly ball control and shooting skill for the Lady Panthers.
Exactly.
As evidenced right there. And both of those have been real hindrances for the Lady Panthers. I won't say problems because they are still 13-5 after all.
Right.
But they are certainly hindrances to that record being a whole lot better. Like passing right there, giving costly turnovers like that when they just get the ball. I mean, it's stuff you cannot do, and it's going to be interesting to see since Tuesday how Coach Finley has decided to combat that in practice.
Well, I think you hit on it a while ago. You know, each night's a different night, and you got to come ready to play and defend your home court. You know, that's kind of a constant in any league, is you got to defend your home court and protect the home court. And but in order to do so, you got to do the small things right. You know, limit your turnovers, take care of the basketball, take good shots, and and rebound. So it should be an interesting night here.
Yeah, and I note in passing that Fordyce has some tall girls on their team, which is going to be interesting to see how the Lady Panthers manage to keep up with them in the rebounding, as that 3 is just off the mark there by Tewa Tanaka.
And that is a big rebound by Harris, and she gets it out to their point guard. That's number 15, Kenley Rogers. Setting up, trying to move around the ball around the perimeter. Trying to look inside to see if they can get post play. And they're going to say that that was a travel, and that will be Lady Panther basketball.
Right now, Lady Panthers haven't really got a shot off except that 3 by Tanaka and earlier shot by Rantham. So it's gonna be interesting to see if they can do it right now as McIntyre almost gets a shooting foul called but walks beforehand.
And that was a great job by Tamia Berry to hold her ground and force McIntyre to turn the ball over. Shot is up, and it is off the mark. That's a rebound.
That's Malin, I think.
Malin Tanaka.
Yeah, that is Malin Tanaka.
McIntyre to Taylor. Malin thinks about shooting. Great ball mover. McIntyre spots up down low, and that one rims in and out, and the rebound is the Ladybugs, and they are on the move. Pushing it down is Geraldine Jackson for the Ladybugs.
Panthers seem to be in a type of 2-3 defense right now.
Yeah, they're wanting them to make them shoot it outside, and of course with Fordyce's the Lady Redbugs
height
size,
advantage.
Yeah, height advantage and size downside. It's going to be tough for them to post up, so they're going to have to give a lot of help there.
Malin, great job saving the ball right there after the missed layup. Taylor goes in, also misses, but
oh, and she is going to come down, and McIntyre is going to hit the ground hard. And I believe that is going to be a foul on number 4, Tamia Berry. Looks like McIntyre checks out and Slosher checks in for the Lady Panthers.
we have a whistle on the floor. Unsure what that was.
Ball's in.
Malin gets the shot to rim
and
in.
it rims in. So Lady Panthers get on the board.
Very low scoring affair so far halfway through the first quarter, 2-2.
Yes, a lot of turnovers on both sides, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and great job by the Panthers' post defense. Like, even though they are definitely at the height disadvantage, their post players are not letting Fordyce get anything easy on the inside.
Right.
And that corner three just bounces off. Fordyce driving in, and they draw the foul off Slosher.
And that is going to be, let's see, trying to catch her, number 5. That is Geraldine Jackson, who goes up and gets the foul, and she will go to the line to shoot a pair. Jackson's first shot is up and bounces off the rim a couple times and is no good. Second shot is up and good. So 1 of 2 for the line for the Lady Redbugs. Great look. Slosher left wide open from the wing. Shoots it. It rims in and out. Rebound Barry for the Lady Redbugs.
And, you know, it's not even that the Lady Panthers or the Lady Redbugs, for that matter, are taking bad shots. It's just their shots aren't falling. So I think that so far, based on the outlook, it's just who can make more shots and who can convert less turnovers.
Exactly. And that goes off the hands of Brazil for the Lady Redbugs. So the Lady Panthers take it out. Trying to get it. Lady Redbugs showing a little half-court pressure. Nice job. Slosher down low. Takes it up and misses, but gets her own rebound back out to Talon, to Malin. Malin from the wing. It rims in and out. Fight for the rebound. And let's see where the possession arrow is going.
That's going to favor Fordyce.
It is going to, yes, it is going to favor. Well, no, it's going to favor the.
No, it's going to favor Fordyce.
Yes.
there seems to be some confusion about, I assume, whether they traveled, and they're going to rule it Fordyce.
Okay, it is Fordyce basketball.
3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. 3-2 ball game. Really low scoring affair, and really there's just nothing you can do if your team's just not shooting well that day. Like
Taylor takes the ball away, but she passes the Slosher, and Slosher wasn't ready for it, but gets it back, and Slosher goes up and converts. And Fordyce's coach wants a timeout and talk things over here. And with that, we've got a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. Again, low-scoring affair. Both teams have turned the ball over. Have chances at shots. The Lady Panthers, have had some great looks at the basket. A couple of those have just rimmed in and out. And so, great shooters keep shooting, and eventually they will fall.
Yeah, I mean, like as I was going to say earlier, I mean, it just turns into like if both teams are having an off night shooting, it's just who gets more shots up.
Right.
Because if you get more chances, eventually you're going to make the shots.
Exactly.
I mean, you might be only shooting 20% from the field, but you'll eventually make them.
Yeah, if we want to take those high percentage shots there. Ball movement. The Lady Redbugs moving the ball. They try to get it back down low. And again, Lady Panthers playing great defense. And back out to the wing, and that shot is going to be off the rim, but rebound and back up. And there is going to be a jump ball, and that is going to go in favor of the Lady Panthers. That was between Rantham and number 3, Kylie Brazil, for the Lady Redbugs.
And it seems like Fordyce is running some combination of 2-3 and man-to-man, I want to say.
Yes. And that shot by Slosher, again, that was a great shot, just rimmed in and out. So the Lady Panthers are getting good looks at the basket. They're just not falling at the moment. And they're going to call that a turnover on the Lady Redbugs.
And speaking of shots, as a former basketball player, it is so incredibly difficult whenever you're missing by that little to pinpoint where you need to go, because if you overcommit on power, it bounces off the backboard, and then you undercommit on power, and then you miss again, and then you need to get your accuracy back up, and it's just a whole process, and it just hurts when you're barely missing, because it's like I know I am so close to being like 5 for 6 on threes,
right? And
you're just like a combined like 3 inches off.
What a move by Slosher. She went around her ladybug and then switched hands and shot that with the left hand. A very difficult shot, but did a nice job and was able to convert.
Yeah, great job driving in there by the Lady Panthers, and they've been surprisingly successful in the paint, as Fordyce also makes the layup. But the Lady Panthers are surprisingly successful in the paint. All of their points coming from the paint whenever they are at a severe size disadvantage. So
right,
very good play so far by the Panthers.
And that one's a little long by Malin. Rebound and back in. Rantham is going to hit from the top of the key and is going to hit the three-pointer.
Shot clock is inactive right now. 25 seconds left to go in the first. 9-5 Lady Panthers, as the shooting is starting to pick up here later in the first quarter, as great heads-up play by Taylor there.
Very active hands on both sides of the ball tonight that I've seen thus far from the Lady Redbugs and the Lady Panthers. Able to force those turnovers.
And there's just over 10 seconds left to go. 3 is blocked by Malin Tanaka. And Panthers get a chance to extend this lead a little bit more before the second quarter. Ava Harrington fakes a Redbug out, goes up, it just misses. Madison goes back up, and that will do the first quarter. 9-5 at the end of the first. Very low scoring affair. And we'll be back after this break.
There's nothing quite like cooking outdoors, eating outdoors, and just living close to nature. For over 50 years, Razorback Camper Sales has brought camping to families with a welcoming, no-pressure lot and no after-sales fee. We offer full prep and everything you need to leave the lot and start camping immediately. You'll also have access to the best service and parts department in the state. Isn't that right, Matt?
That's right, Papa.
Find out why our customers are always happy campers. Come see us in Hot Springs.
Do you have some land you need cleared to build on? Call Hartzell Farms and Excavating. Do you need some excavation done on your property? Call Hartzell's Farms and Excavating. Hartzell's Farms and Excavating, LLC is a veteran-owned and operated company with 20-plus years of experience in the construction business. Owner Vernon Hartzell will be happy to see how he and his crew can meet your needs. Free estimates can be given by calling the number 870-210-0204. Again, that number is 870-210-0204. Thank you for your business.
And welcome back to Panther Gymnasium as the second quarter starts in this game between the Fordyce Lady Redbugs and the Magnet Cove Lady Panthers, 9-5. Lady Panthers advantage, and so far shooting has been leaving a lot to be desired from both teams, as well as the ball security department, but it's early in the game still. There's still a lot of game to be played, and as the errant pass goes, Ava Harrington takes it the other way, gets fouled.
And she is going to be fouled by the Lady Redbug, and that is number 15, Kinley Rogers, who will pick up her first personal foul of the evening. And Harrington will go to the line to shoot two. First shot rims in and out off the front of the iron. Second shot is up and good. So 10-5.
And, you know, on a serious note, it might actually be free throws that decide this game if it's going to be this disadvantage by both sides on scoring.
And,
you know, it's also a testament to both sides' defenses that they've been playing this well.
yes, both of them have. Like you said, you've seen some very active hands and getting into the passing lane on both sides of the ball. They try to go inside, and that one's just off the outstretched hands.
And the simple glory of the 2-3 defense, it keeps you on the outside, and whenever you try and throw it on the inside, stuff like that happens. And thought about a three right there by Madison, but she did not take it. Bailey Martin.
And that's two blocks by Zakaria Brazil for the Lady Redbugs. And so the Lady Redbugs will take it out and bring it down across the timeline, as does Jackson. Passes it off to Rogers. Goes inside, trying to get it to Harris inside. And here come the Lady Panthers.
And right now the half-court press is really doing a decent job at keeping the Panthers in the back foot, but the Panthers finally managed to break it. Malin passes it to Madison, and the shot just rims out. And
yeah, I think Madison would like to have that one back, maybe use the backboard there. Just saw the...
I mean, that's just a microcosm of just
right.
the entire shooting situation tonight. They're taking great shots.
Yeah.
It's just they aren't falling. Madison takes a three from the corner and buries it.
She buries that one just as we speak it, and then and that's basketball, you know, on any level. You know, shooters sometimes they can get in a slump, and you know they just gotta, as they say, shoot their way out of it, and there's a lot of truth to that.
And you know, now that I realize that Madison has scored the majority of the Lady Panthers points, and not to rag on her or anything, because she is an excellent player, and I would know that because I have in the same grade as her and
Right.
full well know what they are capable of. But she comes off the bench for this team, and she is currently leading them in scoring, 7 points, I believe.
Absolutely.
So it just speaks to, like, anybody literally can just dig a team out of a slump like.
Yeah. And that was Rogers on the first free throw attempt, and it was off the back of the iron. And she will go for her second attempt. And that one is off the glass and in. So 13-6 is your score.
5:45 left to go in the second, and let's see if the Panthers can continue this momentum on this offensive possession. And if you're Fordyce, you really need to stop it as Madison scores another jumper right there.
Wow, incredible. She is having a great night. And, you know, she's basically hitting from all over the floor. Down low, she's making it happen. Outside, driving. So doing a great job on the offensive end tonight is Madison Slosher, the sophomore.
9-point lead for the Lady Panthers now, but the Lady Redbugs just missed the three-pointer. And that is Taylor Tanaka that comes up with it, but just slightly overthrown. Then the Redbugs get possession.
Great ball movement, trying to go back inside, and off the deflection, that is Harris gets the ball and is able to put it back in for the Lady Redbugs. So Tyriana Harris, the Lady Redbugs.
Skip pass across the court, and the three's off. But I believe that the Lady Panthers drew a charge.
And they're gonna call that an illegal. It was definitely a block. Slosher, now she tries to get it off the glass, can't get that one to go. And rebound, here come the Lady Redbugs. Pushing it up is Jackson. She gets it back out to Rogers. Rogers kicks it down to Brazil, but that one is taken away. And Harrington comes up with the ball.
And the three is good there from Taylor Tanaka. And I believe they're going to go, and I believe that's Fordyce calling a timeout. They want a second to talk things over, as the Lady Panthers seem to have found their range at long last. And this is just kind of an unfortunate turn of events, because Fordyce is doing such a good job keeping them out of the paint. It's just, unfortunately for them now, the Lady Panthers are starting to hit their threes.
Yeah, they're really starting to convert. And, and the Lady Redbugs, again, they're trying to do the right thing and work the ball inside out down on the offensive end. And so just got to limit their turnovers there. So like I said, it's a full four-quarter game, and we'll see what happens here as the game progresses here. About 4 minutes left, 4:03 here in the second quarter. And again, the hometown Magnet Cove Lady Panthers lead by 10. The storyline, like you said, Will, is been Madison Slosher, the sophomore, has hit from basically all over the floor tonight.
And I believe, unless I could be mistaken, but I believe she scored 9 of the Panthers' 18 points. So half of their points have been scored by Madison Slosher. So incredible game by her. And, considering that she is a post player and she gets a lot of rebounds, like, knock on wood, but I wouldn't be surprised if she gets a double-double tonight just off of points and rebounds.
That is very true. Could happen.
As she is actually off the court as we are talking right now.
And that is going to be, there is a tie-up between Rantham, and I think that was number 15, Rogers, for the Lady Redbugs.
And Magnet's offense back on the court again as Ava Harrington takes her chances from deep, misses it.
Rebound.
goes back up, but Fordyce comes down with the missed shot. 10-point lead for the Lady Panthers right now, 18-8. 3:25 left to go in the second quarter. Panthers defense is still holding firm after all this time and come up with another steal. And honestly, Coach Hartzell, it feels like they are going to just need a break in the second half. They're going to need to start shooting well or something as the Lady Panthers, I believe, draw the shooting foul.
Yeah, and that is going to be Taylor Tanaka there. And I think she was shooting a three there. I was looking at the official, and from this angle, it was hard to see if he was holding up 2 or 3 shots. So, and I think he was holding up the 3 shots. So,
as the first one's good, well, we'll figure out anyway in a second.
Right.
Taylor Tanaka, though, has also been a threat for the Panthers shooting. Second one rims out.
And so, yes, it was 3 shots. She was definitely fouled on the 3-point attempt.
As I believe they're going to sub Prain in for Harrington during this free throw shooting. And she goes 2 for 3 from free throw line, 20-8 now. Still a relatively low-scoring affair if you think about it. Like,
yes.
Most high school games end up something in the 40s for both teams, and so far only Magnet's on track to hit that line. Fordyce can change that, as I've said before, but they're going to have to start making their threes.
Yeah, they're. I think they're just, like I said, they're trying to get it in to their, and Magnet is doing a great job of having active hands just like that. Gets the turnover, McIntyre to Prin. Prin thinks about going up, but then she backs it out, and the ball is going to be knocked out of bounds, but the Lady Panthers will retain possession. And let's see, out goes Tariana Harris for the Lady Redbugs, and in comes 30, I believe that was 33, Zarquiera, Brazil.
Panthers try and go inside, but draw a foul, and unless I'm mistaken, that is the 5th foul on Fordyce, which means Lady Panthers get, no, that is just the, or are they going to rule that out of bounds?
I think, I think they ruled it on out of bounds on the floor. There we go. Taylor gets a good look at it, and it just bounces off the back end.
And that's out of bounds again on Fordyce. Great job trying to get the rebounds. It's just Lady Panthers are making it a little bit too difficult to hold on to it.
Coach Finley is calling out the play. He wants the Lady Panthers to run. Work as they work the ball around inside.
Shots
Taylor
up
to Malin. And there's going to be a scuffle for the ball, and
that is the 5th foul on Fordyce. And because of the foul rule change, that means that the Lady Panthers get the equivalent of a double bonus for the rest of this quarter. It resets every quarter.
And that foul was on Geraldine Jackson. That was her first personal of the evening. Rantham.
First shot rims out. Second shot rims in, and that is 21-8 now for the Lady Panthers.
Just under 2 minutes to go here.
And, you know, other than the fact that they're committing a few too many turnovers, the Lady Redbugs have not played bad at all tonight. They're playing really well.
Yeah, they're trying to do what they're trying to do, and that's what they do well right there. Set the back screen, and she goes back door with the guards, and that was number 15. That was Kinley Rogers, and she converts the basket and is fouled. So a chance for a 3-point play to keep the Lady Redbugs in this thing.
And that is the kind of momentum shift you need, even though you don't make the shot, but you needed that momentum shift.
Right. Got to give yourself the opportunity. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout with the Fordyce Lady Redbugs. And Coach wants to see something he wants to talk about. And again, with a minute 37 left here in the second quarter, just before halftime, we're looking, the Lady Redbugs, looking for some offense. That was a great play. Set a back screen there, and she was able to go up and, of course, hit the shot and had a chance at a three-point play. And so we come back here, and it's going to be Lady, and it looks like the Lady Redbugs are going to set up in a full court press here, a diamond press, trying to put some pressure on the Lady Panthers. Great movement. Slosher shoots, misses, but that is
Malin Tanaka goes up and draws the and one for the Lady Panthers.
Absolutely. Great job by Malin. She got great position. Slosher missed the shot there, but Malin came back, stayed solid, made the play, drew the contact, and now a chance for a three-point play.
And they convert the and one, 24-10 now, just under 1:30 to go in the first half. And really, never mind, I forgot what I was going to say.
It happens. That does happen. Oh, little shot, a little too much. Rebound. Malin. Lady Panthers looking to set up the offense. Moving the ball around, trying to get at that open shot. Rantham.
Deep two-pointer just goes off.
Rebound, Barry. And here come the Lady Redbugs. They look to run, gets it inside, and she is going to be fouled by Bailey Rantham down low for the Lady Panthers.
And they're going to call that a push. That is Rantham's second.
So Rantham picks up her second personal foul. And out goes Rantham, and in checks Bailey Martin. Ball is in, and
they draw the and one.
And Barry goes up strong, draws the contact, and converts. And another chance, Will, here for a three-point play for the Lady Redbugs.
Yeah, and this is what they need. They need to start drawing points, and it doesn't matter what kind of points they're getting as the shot falls off. They just need points, and a great turn of events for the Lady Redbugs as they maintain possession.
Absolutely. Moving the ball around.
6 seconds in between the shot and game clock, roughly, maybe closer to 7.
Trying to move the ball. Lady Redbugs reset.
Panthers 2-3 is not giving up much tonight, and they
shot.
Corner three just bounces off. Shot clock inactive now, though.
But
Fordyce goes up and gets the shot, 24-14. And the momentum has completely shifted. I won't say it's over at Fordyce's side yet, but it's certainly back in the middle.
Absolutely. And almost another turnover committed by the Lady Panthers. Great active hands by Kenley Rogers. But the Lady Panthers will retain possession here. Moves the ball around.
And it is a travel. 4 seconds to go, 4.2 seconds before half. And the Lady Redbugs, if they play this right, have a chance for a three-point shot. It might be a deep one, but they have a chance.
Yep, they got to move quickly.
And they
get it off,
and it's off.
And it's no good. So
24-15 for the Lady Panthers. And it is halftime here, and we'll take a break over halftime. 24-15, Lady Panthers possession. We'll be back after this.
Do you have some land you need cleared to build on? Call Hartzell Farms and Excavating. Do you need some excavation done on your property? Call Hartzell's Farms and Excavating. Hartzell's Farms and Excavating, LLC, is a veteran-owned and operated company with 20-plus years of experience in the construction business. Owner Vernon Hartzell will be happy to see how he and his crew can meet your needs. Free estimates can be given by calling number 870-210-0204. Again, that number is 870-210-0204. Thank you for your business.
There's nothing quite like cooking outdoors, eating outdoors, and just living close to nature. For over 50 years, Razorback Camper Sales has brought camping to families with a welcoming, no-pressure lot and no after-sales fee. We offer full prep and everything you need to leave the lot and start camping immediately. You'll also have access to the best service and parts department in the state. Isn't that right, Matt?
That's right, Papa.
Find out why our customers are always happy campers. Come see us in Hot Springs.
Gymnasium this evening, as the Lady Panthers are coming out of halftime against the Lady Redbugs of Fordyce, 24-15 up, and really been a game where shooting has not been the best for either team. Turnovers have been a real factor for both teams, and right now it's just kind of who can make better, or not necessarily even better, more shots, because both teams are getting good shots despite both teams playing great defense. And really, Hartzell, who do you think starts better the second half, I should say?
Well, we're about to find out here. I think both sides have opportunity. Fordyce the Lady Redbugs did a couple of good things toward the end of the half there, the first half, with a couple of turnovers and a couple of chances and one plays. So if they can continue that, they can climb right back into this.
Right now, the Lady Panthers and the Lady Redbugs 2 threes are keeping it
hard
to get inside, but Fordyce is not letting that stop them. Jump ball called. Lady Panthers get possession.
And they're going to call that a jump ball. That ball was in and out, and
I'm going to be honest, I thought that was a shooting foul, but Lady Panthers won't complain about that.
Right. So they're moving the ball. Malin thought about the three. McIntyre. Malin, Taylor Tanaka. Ava Harrington.
Gets the ball off just in time to where it's not a walk. Under 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. About to be 5 seconds right now. And they've got to get a shot off right now.
And that is going to be a shot clock violation. Great defense there. That was a great defensive sequence for the Lady Redbugs, who their guards for the Ladybugs put a great deal of pressure on the Lady Panthers. So they were able to force the shot clock violation. And they get the ball back inside to Barry. Barry goes up and in. She would not be denied there, Will.
24, yeah, indeed she won't. And that's really one of Fordyce's greatest advantages so far in this game, is just the height discrepancy between Magnet Cove. It's not big, but it is noticeable.
Yes.
And they have been feeling it all game. 24-17, under 6:30 left to go in the third quarter,
and I think they're going to call that on number 33. Zakaria Brazil.
That is her first.
Yep, that is her first. And
that is the third foul
on number 15. That's Kinley Rogers, and that will send
Malin Tanaka.
Malin to the line. First shot is up and bounces off the back of the rim. And out checks Zakaria Brazil, and in checks Tariana Harris for the Lady Redbugs. And Tyriana is coming back to the sideline. I think that was a referee's timeout.
So shot is going to.
All right, second shot.
Up and off again. Both shots missed, and Magnet Cove does maintain possession of the ball. Shot clock reset, 6:15 to go, 24-17 still.
Good kick out by Rantham to Tanaka, Malin Tanaka. She just misses. And
jump ball going Fordyce's way. And really, this is just continuing the game. No significant offensive breakthroughs so far. 2 minutes into the second half. Both teams really just kind of forced to be around the three-point line. And it's just not much you can do if you aren't making your shots, as both teams are struggling to do today. There's just not a lot you can do about being forced on the outside. Bounces off a Panther, so Fordyce maintains possession. 11 seconds on the shot clock.
And that will be Rogers to take it out for the Lady Redbugs. Looking to move.
They find a way to get it in.
That was Jackson.
Deep
And
three. It bounces off.
Scuffle for the ball, and that one's going to be out of bounds. And
Magnet Cove maintains possession, or gets possession, I should say, not maintains.
And Tyriana does a great job for the Lady Redbugs to hustle and try to keep the ball in play.
And Malin works her way inside, goes up, but draws the foul. And
that is going to be on number 3,
it's
Kylie Brazil.
And, you know, it's unfortunate that there is this many fouls on the Lady Redbugs as the first shot goes in, but it might be the key for Magnet Cove's victory, honestly. If they can draw enough fouls, they get enough free throws, people start fouling out. Fordyce has to play more or cautious.
Right.
And that might be the key. That's not what I'm saying. I don't like games that end up like that.
Right.
But that might be the Lady Panthers' way that it just goes for the win, is that there's already 3 fouls, 5 minutes left to go in the third.
And Harris cannot convert, a little heavy. And in comes Taylor Tanaka, and she goes in.
And that is an electric play, and that has certainly shifted what it feels like in here. It felt like, honestly, nobody had a real advantage, but
and they're going to call a foul.
I think they're going to call a charge.
That was on Barry. I don't know if that was away from the ball or what, but that is her 3rd personal foul here in the
4th team foul also. So 1 more foul, and it is double bonus, which is not enviable if you're Fordyce right now. You do not need Magnet Cove getting free shots every time you foul them. And let's just say this, a travel, but let's just say this for the sake of simplicity. Imagine they get 5 fouls and they commit 3 more.
Right.
That is 3 2-shot opportunities that Magnet Cove gets. And let's assume they make half of them. That's 3 more points.
Sure.
Which doesn't sound like a lot, but in a game like this, that would bring the score to 31-17, assuming no other scores happen.
And a great drive there by number 5, Jackson. But she
out on Fordyce, I think they're going to call it. Coach Finley seeming to want his team to push the pressure that they have on Fordyce right now, and currently just still working around, trying to find a way to get inside.
And looks like Schlosser's back in.
Schlosser and the Tanakas have been going off tonight. They have been playing so well, and Schlosser buries the 3 from the corner.
And another 3 by Madison Schlosser.
And that is her 12th point of the game. She has 12 points already off the bench, which is incredible. It is very rare for something like that to happen. I cannot stress that enough. And her and the Tanakas have been almost single-handedly leading the Panthers on as Fordyce responds with a 2.
Yeah, that was a nice job to get the ball inside to Harris for the Lady Redbugs.
And Fordyce starts a scuffle for the ball.
And I think that was 2 teammates that ran into each other there. Looks like everybody's going to. Ava Harrington helping up. Number 5, Geraldine Jackson.
Panthers get possession off the jump ball. And
great
Bailey
look.
Rantham goes in and draws the foul, and that is unfortunate. That is the 5th foul and a shooting foul.
And that's going to be the 4th if they call that on Barry.
And that is her 4th, which For those of you who don't know, 1 foul away from fouling out. Foul out margin is 5, just as 5 is the margin for bonus. First shot is good from Rantham. Extends the lead to 32-19, 3:05 left to go in the third. Second shot is good. She converts both, 19-33, Panthers advantage. And this puts you in between a rock and a hard place if you're Fordyce. You have one of your most important post presences in possible danger of fouling out, and it's not even the fourth quarter yet, which
True.
is not a position you want to be in, speaking from experience watching Arkansas games. But
Great ball movement by the Lady Panthers. Slosher thinks about the three, then decides to drive. Great job by Malin Tanaka to drive in the lane, split the double team, and go in, and she is going to be fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot 2.
and that is number 15's fourth foul.
So currently the Lady Redbugs have 2 that are in foul trouble.
That is Rogers and Barry. First shot goes off the mark for the Lady Panthers.
So Barry comes out, and in comes number 24, I believe that is, Tremia Torrance.
Second shot falls in for Malin Tanaka, 34-19 now. And so this is a really bad spot. You've got 2 of your players at 4 fouls before the fourth quarter has begun, which, if you're going to preserve them for the last minute, which you would want to do, shot rims out.
That was a good look by Brazil. Like you said, Will just rimmed in and out.
I mean, that's just another story of the game. It's just great shots that aren't falling.
Right. Yeah, it's not like they have taken bad shots.
And Ava Harrington goes up with it, and it goes in, and Fordyce wants a timeout.
And that was a little give and go, and that is going to be a full timeout. With that, we will also take a full timeout here on the Magnet Cove, high school student network, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Do you have some land you need cleared to build on? Call Hartzell Farms and Excavating. Do you need some excavation done on your property? Call Hartzell's Farms and Excavating. Hartzell's Farms and Excavating, LLC, is a veteran-owned and operated company with 20-plus years of experience in the construction business. Owner Vernon Hartzell will be happy to see how he and his crew can meet your needs. Free estimates can be given by calling the number 870-210-0204. Again, that number is 870-210-0204. Thank you for your business.
There's nothing quite like cooking outdoors, eating outdoors, and just living close to nature. For over 50 years, Razorback Camper Sales has brought camping to families with a welcoming, no-pressure lot and no after-sales fee. We offer full prep and everything you need to leave the lot and start camping immediately. You'll also have access to the best service and parts department in the state. Isn't that right, Matt?
That's right, Papa.
Find out why our customers are always happy campers. Come see us in Hot Springs.
Come back to Panther Gymnasium as Fordyce has possession of the basketball, and they just barely missed the shot. Just under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, 36-19. And right now, the story of the game for Fordyce and Magnet Cove as well is just they are very much struggling to hit their open shots, as evidenced right there.
And a great look. Oh, great job. That was Taylor Tanaka.
And the Lady Panthers have really found a spark after the first quarter where they only scored 9. Since then, they have scored 29. Fordyce has also done a very good job, scored 14 points since the first quarter where they only scored 5. So both teams are heating up. It's just the Lady Panthers by far and away are heating up more.
Right. And again, here the Lady Redbugs, they've had great looks at the basket. That's going to be rebounded. And up will go, and I think that is number, is that 20? 24,
I think.
Tremia Torrance, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. And the first one, it brims in.
And with just over a minute to go in the third, this is a very crucial time for Fordyce, and really they just need to start making shots. It's just as simple as that. You've got to hold on to the ball better. You've got to start making shots. They do make the second shot there, so they do cut the lead to 17. But Hartzell, they just need to start making shots.
Yeah. And Torrance does go 2 for 2 from the line.
Shot right there is just off.
I'm sorry, that was Tanaka, Taylor. Lady Redbugs working the ball around, trying to look inside. And that one's just going to go over the outstretched hands and
backcourt violation.
And again, another turnover for the Lady Redbugs.
And that is a timeout from Magnet Cove. I assume Coach Finley wants to talk over what they're going to do off the inbounds.
Yes.
And really right now you've kind of got the momentum in your hand.
Yeah.
So there's really not a lot that, or let me rephrase that. There's a lot of room for improvement off this game, but if you're Coach Finley, you've got to be at least fairly happy other than the slow shooting start that they've had.
Yeah, but, they've really picked it up here as of late, and those shots, again, have started to fall, as evident by this lead here, 38-21. And the Lady Panthers are going to take it out. Be Taylor Tanaka. Bring them back into Ava Harrington. Has got the ball up top.
Panthers are currently trying to work it around, find an open shot. Shot clock is off. And the cheap 2 is off, but Harrington gets the rebound for the Panthers. Only a few seconds left. Taylor Tanaka goes up. The shot misses, and it's off Fordyce. 0.2 seconds left. I don't know if this is even catch and shoot possibility anymore.
It's going to have to be something right underneath as she gets the ball inbounds, because as soon as it touches her hands, that it's going to go off. The clock is. So you've got to.
And that's.
Yeah, and that one just in and out. So that's going to do it here for the third quarter. We're going into the fourth with the score. The hometown Lady Panthers of Magnet Cove 38 and the visiting Lady Redbugs of Fordyce 21. We'll take a quick break and be back here on the Magnet Cove Student Network.
There's nothing quite like cooking outdoors, eating outdoors, and just living close to nature. For over 50 years, Razorback Camper Sales has brought camping to families with a welcoming, no-pressure lot and no after-sales fee. We offer full prep and everything you need to leave the lot and start camping immediately. You'll also have access to the best service and parts department in the state. Isn't that right, Matt?
That's right, Papa.
Find out why our customers are always happy campers. Come see us in Hot Springs.
And welcome back to Magnet Cove here as the Lady Panthers are up 38-21 as the fourth quarter starts here. And Right now, Fordyce has possession of the basketball, currently trying to work it around.
And that ball is going to be blocked, but the Lady Redbugs will retain possession. And in is number 21, Nashari Brazil for the Lady Redbugs. Gets it into 24, up to Barry. Barry muscles the way up but can't get it to go. Rebound is Malin Tanaka. Tanaka is going to pull it up and wants to drive it, and now is going to pull it back out. Gets the ball to Bailey Rantham, and Prin in for the Lady Panthers.
And passes just over Tanaka's head, so Fordyce gets possession.
Yeah, that pass was just a little bit high, and so Lady Redbugs will bring it up and see if they can get it back inside. That seems to be their answer, as they have not shot well from outside, but their points have came from the inside, you know, the backs. And great hands by Malin Tanaka to knock that ball out, having active hands in the passing lane.
Yeah, and this game has been really interesting, I'll say it that way. You've had a relatively slow start, but since then, both teams have really stepped up the scoring, as Fordyce is just off on a three there, but they get the second chance shot to fall, cutting the lead to 15, 38-23, 6:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. And if you look at this game in the grand scheme of things in the standings for the 2A Region 8 South Arkansas League, Magnet, if they can hold on to this lead, knock on wood, big if, they would possibly take the 4 seed if Woodlawn lost, I believe.
Right.
If they are playing tonight, I am going to have to.
Oh, in and out by Rantham.
And they are not playing today, so I think that either gets them tied or takes them over the Woodlawn Bears to the 4 seed. And if Fordyce can rally behind and win, then they would take 4 games back from the top seed Poen, and Magnet would be behind Fordyce and probably take the 7 seed unless some upsets happen tonight.
Right. And Harrington checks back in, and out goes Prin. She brings the ball up.
Magnet continuing to working it around the outside, as both teams' 2-3 zones have been very good respectively. Ava Harrington from a deep 3, and no, just
rims off.
I'm going to be honest, I thought that was going to go in.
I did too. Torrance with the rebound, and the Lady Redbugs looking to push the ball. Looking inside, but great job by Rantham to step in front of Barry and intercept that pass.
And the Panthers seem to be looking for threes this quarter. That seems to be what they're doing with this setup. And Taylor Tanaka just off on another three-point chance. Fordyce gets a rebound. And while I do like the aggression from the Lady Panthers, I don't think it's the wisest. You have a big lead right now. It's 5 3-points away from being tied. And Malin Tanaka steals the pass, and she's going to take it coast to coast, and she just barely misses the shot, but McIntyre gets the second chance points.
McIntyre did a great job of being the trailer right there and just kind of finished it up. Great job by anticipation by Tanaka to pick that pass off. And the shot is up, and it's off, and that's going to be rebound by Malin Tanaka. They're looking to push it up. Kicks it out to Harrington. Harrington back over to Taylor Tanaka. Back to
the Tanakas might actually have a double-double. I can't count how many rebounds they've had, and they've
both of them
probably had the points.
Oh, good look inside.
And Malin Tanaka.
Taylor to Malin. Sister to sister there.
And that's been a lethal combo for as long as I can remember. They have always been good in the same team. They've, like, this whole grade, the sophomores, have been so good for so long. And it's just, I can't remember when they had a bad year.
Right. Yeah, they're a good group, and the Lady Panthers are, like you said, are very young.
I mean, 3 sophomores in the starting lineup, I believe.
Yes.
And I'm not sure about seniors personally. I know names. I can't keep track of grades, but I know for a fact we've got at least 3 of our starters back. Madison is also a sophomore. One of the pleasant surprises tonight's game.
Yes. She's had a really good game tonight.
And, I mean, it's just such a good sign for the future that this Lady Panthers team is doing so well right now.
Absolutely.
And honestly, I think they could probably get to regionals this year without massive amounts of trouble. Now, could they totally lose in district, knock on wood? Yes,
Right.
they could. But also, knock on wood, they could get to regionals.
Yeah. Yeah, you just, again, you want to be playing great basketball, especially this time of year and going into conference play, into regional tournament. And let's see, I think they're going to call Malin Tanaka with that. That's her second personal. And that will send the first shot is no good.
3:12 left to go in the game, 42-23. And to be honest, unless something changes quickly, it looks like we're going to be able to predict the conclusion of this game.
Yeah, rims in, and that was Kylie Brazil, 1 for 2 from the line for the Lady Redbugs. Nice move by Malin.
And they go up and in, 44-24 Lady Panthers, extending the lead to 20, and biggest lead all night by either team. Lady Panthers really picked up the scoring and Fordyce didn't, and that's really the difference in this game. The Ladybugs, while they've had good shots and they certainly are wise about taking them, they just haven't fallen. The Lady Panthers have, and that's really the difference in this game. They got their confidence, and now they're making contested layups, I should say, not complicated layups. That's
right.
And Ava Harrington goes up and in as the Lady Panthers barrel toward 50 points. 46-24. 2:22 to go, and Ava Harrington commits the foul as Corey Dawson checks into the game for the Lady Panthers for Malin Tanaka.
And they got to look. They're looking for Stroud down on this back block right here, number 20. She is working the baseline there, trying to get into the zone here. And that ball is turned over to Tanaka, and the Lady Panthers turn it right back over to. And Stroud is going to be fouled. Adriana Stroud will go to the line to shoot 2.
And as we close toward the end of this game, it's important to note that this isn't the only game these teams will play within the next week, actually. On Monday, the Lady Panthers and Boys Panthers will travel to Fordyce for a second chance game. So whatever the outcome may be, the Lady Redbugs need to know that they will have a chance to get back.
Yes, absolutely. Again, with our weather situation a couple weeks ago, that has, forced some teams to play, these conference teams to play each other really quickly, like back to back. So, and rebound, and Stroud is unable to connect. Good movement. Oh,
as Corey Dawson comes up with the deflection, not the steal, but a great play by Corey Dawson.
Yeah, great anticipation by Dawson there to get in the passing lane.
And looking ahead a little bit to the next game, the boys game between these two teams, I mean, if you look at the standings for the 2A8, it's really not that different. It might be Fordyce as the 4 seed and Magnet Cove's the 8 seed, and you might think to yourself, oh, that's a very big difference.
Right.
But Magnet Cove's only 3.5 games back from the leading Junction City, who they played close, and Fordyce is only 2 games back, so 1.5 game difference. So this 2-game stretch could completely change things if Magnet Cove boys were to, knock on wood, win both of them.
And,
And-
Stroud goes 0 for 2 from the line there for the Lady Redbugs.
And so, while I might hesitate to say the Manic Cove boys might catch up and win the league, I could definitely see them, if they can at least split the series against Fordyce, going like maybe 5 seed, 4 seed in district tournament, really helping their odds.
Right, exactly. And that was the
Fordyce.
Shari Brazil converts one of the two.
Bailey Martin gets down low and gets the shot. Lady Panthers just 2 points away from 50. And I don't know if it's just me, and this is not me having anything particular against Fordyce, but I just want 50 points. I don't know if that's just the aggression in me. I don't know whether that's just like this is what this team needs to break out of a slump, which is what the Lady Panthers are having right now. But I just really want 50 points. I don't know what it is, but I think that I would like 50 points, and for Fordyce, I would really like to get 30. I get that it's a little bit late in the game, but you could still totally make a 3 and a 2-pointer in quick succession and get 30, as the Lady Redbugs are going to try and do just that, get the basketball, and Lady Panthers come up with it. 10-second differential between the shot and game clock, and it looks like we can tell what the conclusion of this game is going to be.
And
Travel.
they're going to call travel on Prin.
And just under 2 seconds in between the shot and the game clock, 1.9-second differential.
Yes.
As Fordyce loses possession of the basketball, Lady Panthers pick it up, and that's going to do it. 48-25. Unless the Lady Panthers can make a quick shot at the last second, seems to be our final score. The Lady Panthers march on to victory, and Fordyce, what you can do is look ahead and just try and figure out what to do differently from this game to try and prevail in the next one. And
yeah, you know, Fordyce had some great looks at the basket, and they did play to their strengths as far as getting the ball inside. And that'll do it here at Panthers Gymnasium. Your final score is the Magnet Cove Lady Panthers 48 and the Fordyce Lady Redbugs, excuse me, 25. So with that, we thank you for tuning in here on the Magnet Cove Student Network. We are a student-led network here, and we appreciate you tuning in here this evening. And we invite you to tune in to our next stream coming up here in about, a little less than 8 minutes. For senior boys action, as they will take on the visiting Fordyce Redbugs and what should be a good matchup tonight. So with that, this is Coach Shane Hartzell bidding farewell, and we will see you here in just a few minutes on the next stream.